Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Lunch and Learn. Y'all, I am excited. I'm hopped up on coffee and I'm ready to talk about business and time management. Woo! I just sent a text out. So maybe somebody will join me live. If you don't see this red button right here, that means that you are watching the replay. Please, hashtag replay. So I know you've been here. I know you like it, you love it, and you want some more of it. Y'all remember that? I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. The country western song? Yeah. Okay. Let me turn so I can see comments if anybody commenting. Um, I'm excited. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope that you have a great day, whether you are in love or just love yourself. Okay. Uh, it is what it is, y'all. We have to enjoy where we are no matter what, trusting that God is in control. Sometimes that's the hardest thing to do is holding on to that victory even though there's no evidence. Whatever you're hoping, wishing, praying for, as long as it's in the will of God, guess what? You're going to be all right. You're going to be all right. So, anyway, we're going to talk about self and time management. Everybody gets the same 24 hours a day, 168 hours a week. But sadly, some of us are clueless, lost in the sauce. We just can't get the hang of budgeting our time. That would be me, okay, back in the day. It's taken me a long time to get it together. And where's that? I want to introduce you to, and I printed some out last night. Don't know where I put them. Um, where did I put them? Because I put them in the other room. I was working on my schedule, business time management, the weekly plan sheet, two tools. Okay, three tools I'm going to recommend to you. Common knowledge, but not common practice. One, the weekly plan sheet. Two, the weekly accomplishment sheet. And three, your six most important things to do list. If you are a Mary Kay consultant, go on Mary Kay In Touch and type it in the search bar, weekly plan sheet. Type it in the search bar, weekly accomplishment sheet, and your to-do list is just a list of six things to do that you need to do, nobody else can do but you. And don't make it 16 or 60, make it six, because if you make it 60, then you feel bad about yourself. But if you make it six and you tick off everyone, you feel good about yourself. That's like an A for the day. That's a report card. And we all feel good when we get A's, right? Especially when we give them to ourselves, because we are the hardest on ourselves. Okay. So let's talk about time management. We will be setting the pace for things to come. Winning is an inside job. Do you know that? You'll want to pace yourself. Pace. Personal for the P. A is for the activity. C creates. E enthusiasm. Or, and like Anthony Robbins says, take pride in your day. Personal responsibility for your daily efforts. Siri liked that because she started talking when I was talking about that. She's watching me. Let me turn. What's going on with you, Siri? You ain't supposed to be addressing me when I'm not talking to you. Okay, so personal responsibility in our daily efforts, and pace is personal activity creates enthusiasm. Are you enthusiastic and excited about your business? Don't you just love that the last four letters of enthusiasm are I am sold myself? Are you sold yourself on this business opportunity? Are you sold yourself on these products? Are you sold yourself? If not, take a look at that Applause magazine. Look at all the stories. Look at all the paychecks. Just look at all the products and just ask God to help you to get your fire back. Y'all, I have my fire back because I had lost it. How many of you been through something? And I'm going to just talk to you like you're an audience in front of me because that's where I thrive. Okay. How many of you have been through something? Maybe you've been through a bad relationship, financial problems. Maybe like me, you've been through cancer, all sorts of things, aging or parent deaths of people close to you. It's a stressed out kind of anxious kind of time right now. You have to take control of your mind, and you need to have a schedule, and you need to have a plan so that when life does what it does, you can go on automatic pilot. You are so used to what you're doing that you do it in your sleep. And if you don't have a schedule like that, get a schedule like that. Make yourself a schedule, because when you know what you're supposed to be doing, you definitely know what you're not supposed to be doing. So when people call you and ask you to do things, you look at your schedule and you're like, nope, I'm scheduled for that time. I have something to do that's going to get me closer to my goal in whatever sector of your life it is, whether it's money, whether it's your business, physical fitness, relationships. Hopefully, you're having goals in all aspects of your life. Okay. That's going to make for a happier person, because when you fill your cup up, your pitcher up, then you can pour into other people. The sad person is the one constantly pouring and there's nothing coming out. You ever just feel like I ain't got it in me? I just don't have it in me. So if you feel that way, take time to put something in. Okay. So this is the day. If you act enthusiastic, you'll become enthusiastic. Enthusiasm will bypass subconscious mind. Whatever you can conceive and believe and truly act upon will inevitably, inevitably come to pass. Yes, I got this. Together, we are building new habits, new character, and most of all, you'll be building a strong business. This will be fun, challenging, and exciting. Look at it as the game. Look at it as a game, y'all. We have to realize that we are spiritual beings having a human experience. And when we move on a spiritual level, we're going to get some better results. We're going to feel better about it. So, plan to be at the top. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Okay. So I think you should check in with your director. Hey, who's with me? You should check in with your director once a week at least. If you're really working to move up, is that Sunshine? Hey, Veronica. She says Sunshine. Sunshine, I already know who it is. Hey, girl. Hey. Okay. So glad that you're here with me. So we're getting control of our lives right now, because a lot of us, we're just kind of going by the seat of our pants. We don't have a plan. We just follow the next shiny thing, the next thing that's going on, we're invited to. We don't have a real plan for our lives. But I'm going to tell you, that's not how God wants us to live. He wants us to have something that we're working forward toward, I should say. So let's get control of our lives. We all have 168 hours a week. We all have the same 168 hours. You, as a stay at home domestic goddess or mom, and the president of the United States. How do they get how does an efficient, effective person get a lot done where some people don't? They have different lists. They have a do list. I have to do this. Nobody else can do this. Nobody else can kiss my husband and hang out with him. You hope, right? So I have to do that. No one else can do some things. Some things we can delegate, right? Who can I get to do this? Who can I pay? Who can I trade? Who can I just ask nicely to get these done, or threaten if it's your children? No, I'm kidding, kidding, kidding. And then we have a dump. Throw it away. We don't need to be doing it. It's taking time and it's not adding value and it's not multiplying anything about our lives. So do, delegate, dump. Okay. And then have, on top of those three categories, have three boxes: a box for you, a box for God, and a box for trash. Okay. So things for you to be concerned about are things that you can control. Those are you. Things that you're concerned about that you can't control, those are God. things that you shouldn't be concerned about, or maybe you should, but you just pray about it and just throw it away. It's not yours. Some things just will work themselves out, or some things have nothing to do with you. And I've heard it recently. We need to stop trying to fix things we haven't broken. Okay. So, guys, need to get laser focused on our lives, our purpose, our passion, and getting on the same frequency with God to see why we were created. Okay. So important. So think about it. If you work a 40-hour week at a job, we used to call that journey of the broke, joyless occupational bondage. I know you may love what you do. I'm just being silly. Okay. So if you work 40 hours a week at a job, guess what? You still have 128 hours left. If you devote 20 hours a week to your Mary Kay, if you sleep 56 hours a week, that's 7 days, 8 hours of sleep. Most people don't do that. You still have 72 hours left. If you devote 20 hours to your Mary Kay business, you still have 52 hours left. You have 52 hours a week to enjoy your family, your hobbies, TV, um, and whatever else you're into. Guess what, ladies? We make time for what we want to do, right? I don't care how busy we are. If we really want to do it, we're going to make time for it. So my suggestion is this Valentine's Day right here, 2023, 2023, right here, as far as to get a checkup from the neck up and stop our stinking thinking and decide that we're moving forward. We're not just treading water anymore. Time is out. So let me give you a plan for working your business 20 hours a week in Mary Kay. 1 hour for paperwork, and paperwork is to be done before 9 a.m. and after 9 p.m. Okay. Because between that's people time. 2 hours for delivering and mailings. So when you're delivering, make sure they know who you are. So you might pick up new customers. So that's 2 hours for that. 2 hours for two facials. Yeah. Okay. 2 hours for two facials. 2 hours to attend your meeting, whether it's Zoom or in person. Make sure you're going to your meetings. You need to be there. You need to be the consultant for your director that you want to have as a director. Okay. So 2 hours to attend meetings, 3 hours to do three recruiting interviews, 3 hours to do three recruiting interviews. And that really doesn't take that long unless you're driving there and back. 4 hours to book, coach, and do customer service, and 6 hours a week to do parties. Okay, you can't do that? Cut it in half. Half an hour for paperwork, 1 hour for deliverings and mailings, 1 hour for one facial, 1 hour to attend meetings, uh, an hour and a half to do three recruiting interviews, 2 hours to book, coach, customer service, 3 hours to do three classes a week. Bottom line is you work for yourself, you get to take control. I used to say, I hope things will change. Then I learned that the only way things are going to change is for me to change. If you don't do anything different, nothing different is going to happen. So strategize and schedule your week. You can do this. Get that weekly plan sheet, plug in your work, plug in your other obligations, plug in everything you need to do, and then put in where you have 30 minutes here, hour here, 2 hours here to do appointments, to be talking on the phone. The only thing separating you from where you want to be is people. And remember, don't let what you cannot do stop you from doing what you can. And you can do a lot. Just add God into the equation. He will multiply your time. Be intentional. You got this. Happy Valentine's Day.